Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the 2 for 1 podcast. I am one of the two, Trevon Gross Jr. I'm joined by my co-host, my dog, the king of fitteds. This dude got on a fitted I ain't never seen before in my life. I don't even know who signed it.
Stop it.
It looked like Babe Ruth signed that fitted or something like that. But Denzell Taylor is here. My guy, how are you?
What's good, man? I'm doing good, man. You already know what it is. Big New York vibes today.
Big
New York.
I like that.
You heard?
You heard? Hey, bro.
You already know the count.
Big facts. How's it? So tell me, update me a little bit on your life. You back at home? Like what's the word?
Yeah, man. I'm back at home right now. Have a couple things working that are hopefully about to come through soon. So yeah, I'm just back at home.
Good.
Stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? What about yourself? Here's some good news for you, man. What's going on over there?
Yeah, we got some good news. Got the call. I'll be playing in Mexico for a quick 3-month season, but it's that foot in the
Clap it up for my guy.
It's a laugh, but hold on. Nope. We're gonna find the right drop. Nope. Ain't got no applause on this thing. That's okay. F it. We're okay. Major accomplishments.
Major accomplishment for my guy. Man. Long time coming.
Man, talk about it. Something crazy. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's new with me. But so I'm just pretty much preparing and just chilling. Like it's a huge, just like monkey off my back with that whole.
Yeah, thing. just relief. Like first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So speaking about your first time, just going over the waters or anything like that. Like, how are you feeling? Like, are you nervous? Are you like? What to expect? Like, how you feel right now? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, like I feel very prepared in the sense that I've worked for it. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, the basketball part is easy. The basketball part is the easiest part of all of it. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I love to hoop, and that's just what's kind of kept me through all of this. It's always been the navigating the business side of things. So now that is solidified and I'm able to just play basketball, I can finally focus literally just on basketball. I like that part of it is honestly exciting because it's one thing, you know what I'm saying? And for all the hoopers out there that maybe listen that are grinding and trying to get it, it's one thing to work out and like you got work the next morning or you got like just responsibilities outside of hooping. But as we all know, when you are able to just focus on basketball and you're just able to focus on your body and just do all the things that are necessary, like life is way different. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you really love to do it. So I'm really excited just because mentally for me, I know that I'll be able to just focus on basketball or, you know what I'm saying? Like at least basketball will really be able to be a priority as opposed to just something I'm trying to fit in.
Got you.
Yeah. So, and I mean, obviously there's a little bit of nervousness in the sense of like, okay, you want to make sure, like, I want to make sure I do well. Like, I want to make sure I go out there and do what I'm supposed to do. And on top of that, it's like, I haven't been over yet. Like, I haven't had the experience yet. So there's like a wondering, what am I not thinking of? You know?
Yeah, that's just going to hit you, man.
Right. And it's, some of the stuff you just got to experience it. But overall, man, excited. Overall, it's very, very excited.
Jeez, man. I'm happy for you, man. It's gonna be a great 3 months out. You're gonna experience a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna go through a lot. You're gonna have a lot of good days, a lot of bad days, man. It's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be a whirlwind, but
facts.
Throughout it all, you're gonna love it, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have this podcast though. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have this.
Of course, we're gonna be talking about it all.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna get all the tea.
Oh yeah, and I'll really
Trey gonna be coming in here stressed, boy. I already know how that moves be.
If y'all thought I came in with crazy takes now, oh my God, now I have nothing to lose. Nothing
to lose.
Nothing. Oh my goodness. I can finally talk about how Charles Barkley is pretty much Kawhi Leonard and Kawhi Leonard is pretty much Charles Barkley. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what do you call it? So, one of the things that I want to talk about is that Staples Center is no longer going to be Staples Center, and they're changing to Crypto.com Arena, which is the trashiest arena name I've heard in a while.
Nah, it's trash. I don't understand why they have to change the name. Like, granted, so I get the partnership, like, you know what I'm saying? everyone has partnership and stuff, but like changing the whole name Staples Center, like when I think of Staples Center, like first thing that comes to my mind is just the history, like the Magic Johnsons, the Showtime, like LA back in the day. Like I think of LA versus Boston, Larry Bird. Like to change the whole complete name, I think that's huge. Like,
oh yeah,
that's the big thing, you know. It's definitely nothing to be slept on. And to crypto.com, obviously the partnership, like I think that just shows how big, like, and futuristic like this crypto space is. Like that's a lot of money that's flowing in and out to be changed Staples Center name.
Yeah.
You know how much like in the history books that is, man. So that was kind of a shocker when I seen it. Like obviously you could partner with stuff, do your thing, still get your money, but the whole name change is like, okay, now we throwing way too much big bucks. Like, yeah, you changed this whole Staples Arena. That's how I know, like I know where the money resides, man. But that's crazy. There's so much history about to be gone. And just, you know, people are still gonna call it. It's always gonna be known as Staples Center. Like I don't think anyone besides the commentators are gonna call it crypto center, whatever the case,
whatever they're gonna say it. And like honestly,
it's still a big thing.
My beef with it is just the fact, like, okay, you change the name. Obviously, we understand partnerships, we understand branding, we understand business. Like, cool. Crypto.com arena, like
that's the name of the company.
Okay, but the .com is what's really bothering me. Like crypto arena, that's hard.
They could probably just say crypto arena, not the .com.
Say, but on the building, it's going to say crypto.com. Like, you know, crypto arena sounds way better than crypto.com. Like, fam, come on.
Yeah, they're both kind of trash, but
I mean, well, then that's where I just insert your point of if you are familiar with the crypto space, you understand what's really going on. So
understand what's really going on, man. Yeah. This next bull run is about to be insane.
Yeah, like
not to get too deep into all that.
This isn't a money podcast or anything like that. But if you aren't invested in Bitcoin, if you aren't invested in Doge, Ethereum, something, Shiba, I think is another crypto that's like on the rise a little bit. You need to, because it's the way of the future. But that's
just do your due diligence, man. That's all I say on those.
Facts.
A lot of people be getting scammed out here, crazy.
Facts. Yeah.
I'll be scared of that, Joy.
Listen, speaking of scams, and this isn't necessarily a scam, but let's say juking the system. We'll say it's juking the system. 2 Duke players were arrested. One for a DWI, one for aiding and abetting a DWI. Now, listen, I'm a little familiar with the law. I have never heard of an aiding and abetting a DWI charge before in my life.
I've never heard it either, but I guess when you give your keys to someone who you know is under the influence, it's sort of like you have to get in trouble too now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, what I will say is I hope you realize ain't nothing about to happen from this.
Oh, bro, this whole scenario was funny to me because just in my head, like I'm thinking about like how the scenario went. Like just imagine like a cop like pulling over Coach K's grandson. Like if I'm Coach K's grandson and I'm in a car with the top 10 lottery pick in the back, the first thing I'm gonna be like, yo, do you know who I am?
Yeah, like, you got to throw that car out pretty early.
Yo, do you know who I am? Like,
hey, you got to put.
I'm throwing my face card
on the front seat to let you know. You know what I mean? You got to have the
sweat. Bro, look. I'm surprised this hit the news. Like when I seen it, I'm just thinking. I'm literally laughing because I'm thinking in my head like all the possibilities that just like I wish I could see the body cam and stuff. Like the first thing I would have been like if I was Coach K's man, I was, bro, do you know who I am? Do you know what I could do? His mom is like the athletic director of the school of Duke.
Yeah, like
bro, this little nigga is powerful.
Yeah,
I don't care if
ain't nothing about to happen, bro. You talking about the top lottery pick coming up in this year's draft,
and you have the top lottery.
And
in the back of the seat
was a walk-on. Now this is coming from a walk-on. Ain't nothing about to happen. He wasn't playing anyway. He Coach K's grandson. He ain't about to get killed. He gonna get suspended. Like, fam, ain't nothing about
bro. he was playing the next game, not Coach K-son, but the top lottery pick. Obviously, he was playing the next game, but like,
he was playing it like, bro. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's
bro,
just like
nothing's gonna happen. But just imagine. I also thought about the flip side. Like, if this was just two, black brothers who are stars on a team. Oh my God. They would have been cooked. I'm sorry.
Now you get into
it would have been
a deeper, darker conversation.
Hey,
you're not all.
Hey,
you're not wrong. You are not.
It would have been done for.
If they were Wake Forest players, if they were North Carolina Central players, if you're familiar with the area of North Carolina, you know that Central and Duke and UNC, like they're all a 10-mile radius of each. Deeper, darker,
bro. Deeper, darker. All I gotta say is shout out to the ODU police, because like no bull, they be holding us down out there. Like not too crazy, but they definitely be looking out, because there's definitely been some situations where it's just like,
listen,
they definitely let us slide. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely could have gone the other way.
Yeah, like you got,
because it's crazy.
Yeah, no,
we're all in college. Like we're all in college. Like how do we get to these parties? Right. You know what I'm saying? We're all driving. We're all drinking. I don't condone drinking and driving, because, a lot of accidents, a lot of people's path. You know what I'm saying? But I've definitely been in situations where I've been a passenger, and I damn know well the person who's driving had even the same or more drinks than me. And I don't know, by the grace of God, we always make it home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally. Like
we always make it home.
Bro, and that's
everything always.
Definitely. You want to make it clear, everybody, like, no, please do not drink and drive. Like we are not condoning it. We're not. What we're trying to speak to is that when you are in a space of being a college athlete, a college basketball player, especially you're playing for a school where the only thing in the town is the school, like you're afforded certain things, and leniency and grace in those types of situations, like obviously, you know what I'm saying, like there's consequence to every action, so we're not necessarily saying that, but we're saying, look, if you catch me and a teammate of mine, and I'll use myself as if I'm a walk-on, I'm driving home, I'm a little banged up, but I'm making it home. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it home.
You know what I'm saying?
One way or another, maybe a little swerve, but I'm making it home, and I got, top pick.
You already know who's in the back of the car.
Like I got one of those dudes with me, like one of my teammates with me in the car. And you know who I like. Listen, hey, I live 3 miles up the road. Like, please don't. Come on.
Screw that. Like, I could get you fired.
Well,
do you know who my grandfather is?
But yeah, let's say that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he has a lot of trump cards.
He's the unlimited trump cards.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like it's yeah. So, but I thought it was funny because when I first read it, I was shocked. I was like, whoa, walk on.
But then when you really thought deep about it, I was dying.
I was like, bro, ain't nothing about to happen from this, bro.
ain't nothing about to happen.
Bro. Like he probably about to do some extra push-ups, extra lifting, whatever, extra running, something like that. And then they'll suspend him. Like, fam, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. So that's barely news. So we ain't really talk about that. Anyway, let's move on because we know what's happening with that situation. Steph Curry is great. I was a year off from my prediction. I was a year off.
Our predictions are looking pretty.
Yeah, it was a year
pretty nice so far.
Quite nice.
You know what I'm saying? I got Steph Curry MVP. I got the Warriors winning the finals coming out. I will say one thing that like just about the whole just West and stuff. Like the Lakers are just sorry to switch company, but the Lakers have just been looking like man.
Boo boo.
And I don't even blame Westbrook anymore. Like for me, it's like it's Anthony Davis. Like I don't know. He was never a leader. He never really gave me that guy as far as like I could take over a game, give me the ball, I could do this, that. But like without LeBron on the floor, like it's so blatant now.
Yeah.
And like, bro, the way he is, like, there's no reason why he shouldn't be dominating a game. Like when I mean dominating a game, I'm not talking about scoring 25 or 30. I'm talking about like his impact on the game. Like there's no way he shouldn't be dominating the game like a Giannis or someone of that caliber. He has all the tools. He has all the skill sets, but like it just doesn't correlate to leadership or dominance on the court I don't know why that is. Like, what do you think?
Bro, I just think, honestly, it's not the main pieces. Like you said, it's not LeBron's fault. It's not even Russ's fault. It's not even AD's fault. It's not the main guy's fault. This is gonna sound bad, but I'll say it. Why is Wayne Ellington on this team?
He said, "Why is Wayne Ellington is on this team? Is because they basically traded everyone in a bag of muffins for Russell Westbrook." Yeah. And they didn't have no one else. So now they have to get all these guys on.
There's a lot of holes because Russ has yet to figure out like when to drive and kick, like when to properly attack and go downhill like we know him to do. And pretty much because the people around him are spot up shooters, that's making it really hard. So offense seems really stagnant. Now, a bright point for them now is that Taylor Horton-Tucker is back. And so they have like a little more fluidity in their offense, which is good. And you can see the improvement, but you could tell they're still working through it. And there's a part of me, if I were to throw on my cape for the Lakers, thinks this is going to be good because now Bron's out. So you really see the issues. You really see it. And then obviously when Bron gets back, Bron's going to be Bron. We know that. But I think they need more scorers. They need guys that don't spot up. They need guys that can go on their own, in my opinion. But, I don't want to pass blame. I don't want to put blame on anybody. But there's definitely a lot of deficiencies on the Lakers right now. And it's a chemistry thing. It's a play style
cohesiveness thing. Like they just don't know what they're doing together as of yet. It's sort of still helter-skelter for a little bit. You definitely see it on the court.
I will say I did like Anthony Davis just saying we suck. Like we're not winning a championship like this. I like that personally. I like that.
I mean we all see it. I'm glad they recognize it, and they can't get by. They know they can't get by with it. So that's definitely a good sign. First, you got to identify the problem.
Yeah, for sure. So at least to admit to it. I thought that was good. I thought that was a good thing. But I mean, LeBron comes back on Friday. So by the time you all listen to this, like this tonight, they'll be playing my Celtics. My Celtics are in shambles too. Jesus. That's a whole nother conversation. Man,
bro,
so
the Washington Wizards are number one in the East right now. Speaking of like just a shocker. Bradley Beal, Trez, Cruz, Spencer Dinwiddie, boy. Oh man, them boys been balling over there.
I apologize, Bradley, for thinking you should have left. I apologize.
Oh, bro, what are you doing? Don't apologize. He still should have left. They ain't winning nothing. It looks good now. By the time mid-season, they're going to be in the middle of the pack.
You think so?
Maybe make the playoffs. Yes.
So wait. Do you apply that same logic with the Warriors, or you have them winning the finals? No, you have them going to the finals, I should say.
I didn't pick a winner. I have the Warriors going to the finals. My only catalyst is if that man from New Jersey, New York, I don't even know where he's from, comes back. I will not put a name on him if he comes back to a certain team. That's why I didn't pick a winner yet. You know what I'm saying? But
no,
I had the Warriors go to the finals. Do what? What happened?
You ain't gonna say his name, bro.
Who?
You're not gonna say Kyrie Irving's name.
Hey, you said it, not me. Whatever. I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't want to give him no energy or time. But that's the only reason I didn't pick a winner, because that was still up in the air. You know what I'm saying? But
I got you.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Anyways, yeah. As it looks like right now, like Adam Silver, the whole NBA. Everyone just needs to go ahead, carve out, you know what I'm saying, Golden State Warriors 2021-2022 championship. Just give Steph his MVP now. Like there's no sense of watching this season. There's no sense of continue watching it. Do you see what the Warriors are doing without that man Klay Thompson?
That's the part that's amazing to me.
Bro.
That's the part that is really amazing, man.
Bro.
Like,
bro.
No, you owe Steve Kerr an apology. Nah, you gotta do that.
Nah,
You
no,
owe
no,
Steve
no, no,
Kerr.
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
letting you
no,
get
no,
away.
no.
No. We're not doing that. I'm not letting you owe Steve Kerr an apology. You do.
Hey,
Listen,
I don't owe. Last year he was tanking. He wasn't coaching at all.
Oh,
this year, he's doing good. His rotations are looking phenomenal. He threw a little triangle one the other night at Brooklyn. I loved it. I'm there, student of the game, watching the game.
Yeah. But
felt
for
good.
all
You know
of
what I'm
our
saying?
loyal listeners, you heard in previous episodes how bad Denzel used to talk about Steve Kerr. Because you used to
he never used to coach.
Bro, he
I
was
did.
always coaching.
I did.
Bro. And just like I know, coaching in the NBA is different from coaching in college, coaching in high school. You're not even coaching basketball. You're just managing a bunch of dudes. You know that, just like I know that.
Nah, bro, last year was bad. I don't know if he woke up from the slumber.
Last year, they were bad. They were a bad team last year. They would tell you that.
Think about it. They had the same team last year.
Oh, they did.
Right now. No. Time out. When you really look at it, right now, the team that they have right now compared to the team that what's different besides Kuminga and Otto Porter Jr.? And they're not that big of a jump. What's different? Think about it. You tell me.
Solomon Poole has improved and gotten better. So
he was there last year. They had Draymond. They had Wiggins.
Yes.
You owe Wiggins an apology this year as well. Because boy, oh boy.
I don't owe Wiggins nothing.
You used to shit on that man.
Yes, I did. But I said when he picks it up and actually cares about basketball. What? I said
He's been playing this. Okay.
I don't owe him an apology.
Now my man.
He's doing what he's doing.
Now my man's out there balling for the Warriors.
He cares.
And now it's just nothing.
Nah, he said I gotta get the COVID
He did the same shit last year.
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
No way.
It's just because they're winning games, it looks better.
Okay. Either way. If we gonna argue, let's argue about why Kawhi Leonard is pretty much Charles Barkley. Let's argue. Let's talk about it. I'm switching the whole thing up.
Hey, hold on.
Come on.
We got to wrap this up first.
Bye. Let's wrap it. We'll wrap it up. So, all in all, Steph Curry is really, really good at basketball. That iconic photo, that's hard. Where he shot it, and before it went in, he turned to the fan and pointed at him, and the ball that's hard. That's really hard.
No, he gotta square up for that. Like,
listen,
sheesh.
I saw somebody on Twitter was like, Steph Curry is like the biggest dickhead in the NBA.
No, dead ass. He's the biggest one, but you really have to pay attention.
Yeah, you really have to pay attention because Steph really is like the biggest dickhead in the NBA.
Facts.
But he shoot it and then do a shimmy on you before
the shimmy. It's like, yo, fam.
Like, yo, you ain't about to do that. And it'd be all like clean net. Like, oh, he ain't about to do
clean.
That. Like, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But yeah, Steph Curry is really, really good at basketball. Like, man.
That he is.
I think, I think the Warriors keep this up. I don't think this is a fluke. I think the Warriors will back.
All right, question. Do you think they break their best record from, what was it, 3-4 years ago?
Ooh.
I think they only lost 9 games and won 71, was it?
Whatever.
Yeah. They were 71-9.
Yeah. No, 73.
Do you think they break that? 72? They play 82 games.
82 games.
I'm not good at math.
73-9. They went
73-9. 73-9, yeah.
I think they do it next year. I think they can do it next year. I don't think
you don't think they do it this year?
I don't think they do. But I mean, it's possible, especially when you look at how they're rolling now, because they've lost what, 2 games now? 2 games,
yeah. And the 2 games they lost, they lost their game. Like the team didn't beat them; they lost them and stuff. Like they just fumbled.
Yeah, I don't know, because to only lose 9 games or 8 games in an 82 game season, you really can't drop those types of games. And they've lost 2 games within the first. We're still in the first month of the season. We're not in 2 months.
Like first 15 games.
First 15,
first 2 months.
I don't. I'd have to see how Klay comes back. Like they'd have to really keep this up. And I need to see how Klay comes back for me to really say this year. But I don't think
Okay.
so. I don't think so. It would surprise me, but I mean, shoot, the way Steph Curry's been hooping, you never want to count anyone like that out.
You got him as your MVP right now, or KD?
Yeah, I got no. Steph. What Steph is doing, even just from an entertainment standpoint, from that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how it is. There's two sides of it. There's the entertainment side, and then there's just the actual like basketball side. Like, Steph is literally doing amazing on both sides of that coin. Like, it's very entertaining to watch. It's very efficient. It's very productive. His team is winning, especially with just the storylines is different in the sense of like, we expected the Warriors to be better, but not this good. You know what I'm saying? Like, with KD and the Nets, like, obviously KD is going to be KD. Like, shoot, he had a 30-point game shooting 11 of 12. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to do crazy stuff like that, but they're winning. We expect them to win. Like, that's the Brooklyn Nets. So in my mind, edge goes to Steph in that situation. But yeah, right now, Steph is the MVP. Right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man's cooking.
Dame, come on, do what you're supposed to do so I can be right. Now, listen, we don't even gotta talk about it. We ain't even gotta talk about it. Listen, so now I want to have this debate.
Go ahead.
Kawhi Leonard is pretty much Charles Barkley.
Kawhi Leonard is Charles Barkley. I don't know about completely. I see it in like the game styles a little bit.
I'm talking about game styles.
Not a little bit, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as defensive wise and offensive, I'm thinking about it. One thing I will say though, like, Kawhi got them rings though.
Fam, he got 2 rings. The first ring was with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and that Spurs team. Like, yes,
the first ring was when he was strapping LeBron.
Oh my God, fam.
He wasn't it. LeBron seen Kawhi Leonard come checking back in the game and said, "Oh shit."
Well, yes, but
he put his head down. He took a big breath and said, "Damn, this nigga's about to put me back in custody."
We've all been like, all right,
what do you mean it was with Tony Parker and
Tim Duncan? He was a big part of that, bro. What are we talking about?
So boom. Let's look at it. Let's look at the team. So he had Tim Duncan on that team. He had Tony Parker on the team. He had Manu Ginobili on that team. He had a squad with him.
Who was Finals MVP?
He was. Right. You're right. You're right. So let's stick with that. Now let's look at his championship with your Raptors. Who do you have with him? Kyle Lowry. Who else?
Kyle Lowry.
Okay, boom. That's it, right?
Okay.
That's in today's NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Barkley ain't have nobody.
It don't matter who Charles Barkley had. He was not beating no Jordan or back in the day. Stop it.
No. Bro, listen.
What?
He didn't run into Jordan.
We're doing this?
Yes, I'm fine doing it. Listen, if he didn't have to run into Jordan, Chuck would have
a whole squad. He would have 1 or 2. Okay, that's fair. But guess what? He did.
Okay, even if he did though, but I'm saying like it wasn't like he had a supporting cast to help beat them. In the same way, let me finish because I already know. Let me finish. In the same way that Kawhi had Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan during that series. Yes, he was the Finals MVP, but he still had a lot of Hall of Fame help.
Kawhi had a supporting cast in Toronto.
He didn't, but look at who he played.
Okay, I was about to say he was damn near a one-man show out there. He was, but trust me, I was down there. I was down there game 5 or 6 when they won. I'm from Toronto. Come on now.
I know. So I want you to look at the circumstance in which he won that ring. Okay, he hit the really crazy shot against Philly. Great, that's GOAT stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Charles Barkley had himself a couple game winners. Cool. Moving on. He goes and plays they played the Warriors in the finals. They played the Warriors. Okay. What happened? Did the Warriors did Toronto win or did the Warriors lose?
Toronto won.
The Warriors lost. Stop it.
They did not lose. Toronto won that series.
Achilles and Klay tore his ACL. Stop it. You're telling me that if KD doesn't
get hurt, still had the best player in the world right now.
No. Okay, so
no.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if KD does not get hurt, do they win that championship?
Yes.
No way. No way. Denzel, you're not telling me that. Denzel, you're too smart.
Hey,
you are too smart. Denzel, you are too smart.
I have faith that, bro, did he not see how, bro, they won the game with KD playing before he got hurt. No. They was up like 20.
You're telling me
they was up a smooth 20 piece with KD on the court, bro. What are you talking about?
Hurt in like the second quarter of that game. So you're telling me it. So you're telling me
shit happens. I'm sorry.
You're telling me if Klay doesn't get hurt, they still win the championship. They still win that championship.
I'm telling you, if KD doesn't get hurt, the series goes to 7-game. Raptors in 7. That's what I'm telling you.
You think the Raptors win that game?
Yes, the series. They win the series
in Golden State.
Bro, I still think the Raptors win that series with KD.
I feel like this is Raptors bias. I really.
What do you mean Raptors bias?
This is just you're being biased because there's no way you're telling me. So just so I'm clear.
You're saying there's no way.
Slim picking, slim chance.
You about to bet your whole life savings on this, huh?
Sitting here telling me you're going to sit here and tell me that if KD does not get hurt in that finals, that let's say the Raptors win that game, that in a game 7 against that Golden State Warriors team,
we have it. Yes, we're winning. We have
it.
Bro, that Raptors team as a whole, as a unit, bro, we were balling.
That's great.
Golden
State Warriors there.
And we had the best player in the world, Kawhi.
No.
Who was balling on another level. And we had that Pitbull Kyle Lowry. Van Fleet. Siakam. Stop it.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hold on. I'm calling John.
Yeah, look. Because they are.
Your call has been forwarded.
Man,
you on the bullshit.
Hold on, dude. Listen, no, I gotta call somebody for this. I'm calling somebody. Somebody needs to hear this egregiousness. If I gotta listen to it, this is sick. I can't believe you actually believe this.
What do you mean?
You really believe that?
You're acting like teams can't get. You're acting like they were so superior that.
Obviously, they can get beat, but that's not
exactly.
That's not.
It is happening.
Happening though,
bro. Put down your phone. Put down your phone and talk to me like a man. You know what I'm saying?
Stop, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm there with it. I'm there with it. You trying to call backup?
Things escalate. All of a sudden, we went from having a healthy debate to now he challenging me as a man. You see, y'all hear this?
Hey. I'm sticking about what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day,
and you should, but I'm telling you, you're wrong. That's okay. We can agree to disagree. Disagree. Listen, for all of you that are listening, I would love to hear your input. Comment on this. I'll clip out something from this conversation, from this debate, and I'd love to hear from you because I do not think if KD doesn't get hurt that the Raptors actually still win that ship. But back to the main point, Kawhi Leonard, Charles Barkley, same player. Same player.
Just
the difference in era is the difference in like stats or rings, as we're saying, but same player.
I don't know. Charles Barkley didn't have a midi like Kawhi though. Like his pull-up game wasn't as strong as no Kawhi though.
Charles Barkley was a bully, and he had a little bit.
Yeah, he was a bulldog.
And I'm pretty sure he shot the 3 better than Kawhi. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think like. You know what I'm saying? Same games. That's all I'm saying.
Similar players, same games, but Kawhi got them rings, boy.
Different era.
And he got the album.
Oh my God.
It's a bag.
He fooled us.
Man of many talents.
Kawhi fooled us all. Anyway, moving on. So this was a fun topic I was thinking about. I don't remember how I came up with it, but I want to talk about shower routines as a basketball player. Because I think what gets overlooked is how many showers a basketball player takes within one day. Because minimum, we're taking 2 to 3 showers a day. I would say a minimum of 3 showers a day. That's a lot of showers to the average person. Like, because we're waking up in the morning, we're lifting. Depending on how we schedule, we're going to go home and take a shower. We're going to go to the gym again at 11, 12, come home, take another shower. That's shower 2, and it's not even 1 o'clock yet. You might go play pickup at 3 o'clock, whatever it is. Come home, take a shower. It's now, 4 or 5, 6 o'clock? Let's say you decide to go out. You decide to, I'm going to go such and such place, whatever. I'm going to go chill with the homies. I'm going out. You go out. What do you do after you go out? You take a shower. You're now on shower 4. That's a lot of showers.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. A lot of niggas do not be taking 4 to 3 showers.
Hey, so you see where I'm going. So
you went to 4 showers, and I'm like, bro, let me just stop you at 2.
Hey, dude,
I'm keeping this all the way funky, bro.
Yeah,
I'm keeping this all the way funky, bro. Dudes be taking, they'll lift, they don't even shower, they go right to class,
bro.
Come back for practice, workout.
Oh my god.
Just with the whole hygiene and shower thing, just as a basketball athlete, like there's certain precautions and stuff you have to take. Like for me, like the most specific thing that I think about when I think about just this topic is game days. Like no matter what, on game days, you have to take a minimum of 2 showers. You could take 3 if you're being bougie. But at minimum 2 showers. Like first one, boom, shoot around. Yeah. After shoot around, once you go back, especially if you're on the road.
Yeah.
After shoot around, when you go back to the hotel, that's a shower. And if your roommate doesn't shower, I know there's some. I've seen a couple guys, who don't shower. That is 1 shower. Boom. Some people, game time comes and they're warming up. They get a little bougie. They warm up. And then they want to come back to the locker room and take a shower before the actual tip off. Cool. Me, I wasn't one of those guys. I'm good. I warm up. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? But you have the bougie guys who, prima donnas. I warm up. Then I come back and take a shower. Boom. And then the third one is obviously after the game. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so 2 to 3, minimum 2. If you're not taking 2 showers on game days, and I know a lot of people, I have a lot of teammates, y'all are just nasty, bro. Like, what's good with y'all?
Please call out the nasty behavior for those of you that aren't. Please do.
Nasty behavior. Oh, and especially when you're on like a long bus ride back home, and don't make us lose the game or get embarrassed. And coach is like, bro, we out of here quick. And then you see out the corner of your eye, everyone gets a shower. People just put on their clothes quick. You might have had a bad game or took a L. And now you about to be on the bus stinking and funky. Like, nah, bro. Like we had to call some people out.
Facts. No, if you don't get your behind in that shower, like, look, we lost. We lost the game, but you need to clean your butt. Like, we ain't doing that. We are not doing that.
I don't care how long it takes or coach is mad that he's waiting on everyone got to hit the shower, bro. We about to take this 3-4 hour ride back to the crib, bro. It's not one of those.
Bro,
it's not one of those
at all. Ain't gonna be no sharing of soaps. We're not sharing body wash. My body wash is mine. My loofah is my loofah. My shampoo is my shampoo. Listen, this is a deeper, darker topic. In the hoops community, like, talk
about it, man. Talk about it.
Community,
go ahead.
Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been a hooper and someone asked, "Yo, you think I could use the Old Spice?" Fam, what you think this is? No,
bro. There's always that one dude who like never comes prepared. No rag, no nothing. Always trying to borrow stuff. Let me get this. Let me get that. It's like, bro, I'm not Walmart, fam. Like, start charging. Like we used to charge. For real? Like $1 or something. Hell yeah, bro. Especially if you get too comfortable.
Yeah.
You gotta give me a little something, bro.
That's real, bro. Because a
little something.
Bro, it's crazy when you talk about just the showering routine. And then just even when you get into skincare and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like after you get in the shower, drying off, then you gotta lotion up. You know what I'm saying? What lotion is dudes using? You know what I'm saying? Like what's happening? Like what are we doing?
Let's be real, sir. 95% of niggas don't care what the heck they put on their body, to be honest.
That's true, too. They should, but that's true.
They should. There's only that small, percent of, the pretty boys or people who actually have girlfriends at the time and are up on game on exfoliating and what to put on their skin and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, facts. Every team has that one guy that like really knows, like has a whole like skincare routine after the shower. But what is amazing, and this is why we talk about how like just being an athlete takes up a lot of time. When you think about the time it takes to take like a good shower, because a good shower, you should be in there 10 to 15 minutes, in my opinion. I know there's some nasty people out there that might not agree. Now, obviously, for those of you that are in college, I understand you might get out that lift and you might have 10 minutes to get from the weight room to the bus stop. So I understand. Sometimes you gotta get in and out. I'm not talking about that shower. As an athlete, we all know that shower where look, we gonna hit what we need to hit, and I gotta go. We understand that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you have time to just do your normal shower routine. That normal shower should take about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, even the cool down after the workout, you still might take maybe another 5 to 10 minutes just to kind of, all right, that workout's done. Like, done. You know what I'm saying? I put in my work on the day. You know what I'm saying? Get your towel together, get your soaps, get your loofah, head on to the shower. Everyone has their one shower that they use. And honestly, if you don't have your one shower that you use, I don't trust you. Like, that's like,
you don't trust them, bro.
Bro, I ain't trusting nobody that doesn't like use the same shower. Like, something's off with you, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't use the same shower head, like if you one of them dudes, because you know how it is, bro. The locker room's the way it's set up. It's just the shower heads, and it's just fam. If you aren't using the same one, like I can't trust you. Like, what are you doing?
You're getting judged.
Yeah, because like you about to mess up my whole rhythm. Like, what you
have no sense of normalcy at all.
Right. So you go from the 5 to 10 minute process to even get to the shower. You're in the shower 10 to 15 minutes. You get out the shower. You dry off. Still might take a second because you're taking a hot shower. You're really gonna take your time. You're tired. You just got through like an hour and a half, 2 hour practice, right? So then after that, dry off. Then you got to lotion up. Some dudes take longer, but I'd say lotioning up should take about, I'd say a 4 minute to 5 minute process to really lotion up everything. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to get dressed. But, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's a lot. Like, we're now talking like an additional 30 minutes, just about. Yeah, it's like close to 30 minutes. Fair. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you haven't even left to like get food before you actually are home. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're talking about a practice, showering, which is like an additional 30 to 40 minutes, eating, which is an additional 20 to 30, and then you may be home. But then you're on your way home. You haven't even accounted for travel time to get back to the crib. So now we're talking about an overall process of over maybe three hours. Just about, depending on like how long your workout is. Yeah. And so, especially when we talk about like off-season workouts, fam, once again, showering 4 times a day, 3 times a day is a lot. And to go through that whole process with the same level of that's a lot.
Hey man, all I'm saying is like, as a basketball player, as an athlete, period, like just make sure at least minimum get you 2 in a day. Minimum. Facts. Minimum for me.
No, at least. And if you don't cut your nails, I don't trust you either.
Oh my God. I hate bro, they be scratching you up, guarding you. Finally, you come over here, you looking like
you looking like
wow, I was about to say something crazy. You looking crazy.
Yeah, no, man. For dudes that really don't cut their nails, something's wrong with you.
Just hygiene, first hygiene, period. Yeah. Like just take care of your bodies, y'all. You only have one. Take care of your nails, get a mani-pedi, all that. It's okay. It's okay for niggas to get manis. It's all right, y'all. Y'all young boys, take care of yourselves, man.
Right. Might meet you in something nice in there. I'm telling you, get you a mani-pedi. But yeah, I was just thinking about
another game.
Yeah. I was thinking about that topic, just the showering routine. And like, there's a lot of deeper, darker topics we could probably go into when you talk about the showering and just like the, hygiene part of being a basketball player, but we'll say that for another episode. But yeah, man, it was a good episode. Shout out to us.
That it was, man.
Yeah, shout out
That
to
it
us.
was.
Getting it done. But we appreciate you guys for listening to another episode. That's about all I have. You got anything else, bro?
No, that's about it. The one takeaway I will say is, man, if KD was playing, Raptors still would have won. And on that note, we out, man. Play me a tune. We out. Play me an outro.
Some play you an outro. All right, let me see. Fam, listen, I can't believe you actually believe that if KD was, man, listen, this song I'm about to play, you had to be a certain age to really understand the impact of this song right here. You had to, you know what I mean? If you know, you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You had to be in certain gyms at certain times to really feel this. Like, yeah, I mean, you had to hear this in the pregame layup line. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Pregame layup line. This was something else.
You just got bounced to this song. Like this is the song I was playing when everyone just automatically was putting out their best dunks and warm-ups. That's another good topic. Warm-up dunks. Oh my goodness.
We'll get back to that, man.
Hella
Thanks for everyone listening.
Facts. Appreciate y'all.
And we'll be out, man.
Yes. Remember to send your favorite hooper a text just to check on him. He's tired after a long workout. Understand that women's basketball is a better form of basketball than the men's game. Remember that your favorite basketball player, he's not frustrated. His jump shot's not falling. So with that, see you all next week. We out.